I have a webcam. I told you last time I bought one for Kalmatta, but I hadn't hooked it up. But I'd be happy to share my screen. I'm used to
I appreciate it. So stay now, though. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood and the Easter edition of Kalmatta Live. I am Jason Hobbs, host of Hobbs and Friends, and we got some Hobbs goblins ready to go after find out what this treasure map they found in the tomb of the Golden Manticore was way back in December, probably 20 sessions ago. Maybe. I don't know if it's that many, but it feels like it. All right, so happy Easter. We're not going to mess around too much. I am going to let the players introduce themselves and their characters. Let's start with Stu.
Morning, Stu here playing Burl, Copspeak. At this point, veteran dwarf of Kalmatta, barely, almost surviving consistently.
Oh, was that it? Sorry, Gabriel.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Gabriel here, playing Rasnor, the thief. Glad to have survived last session after being after the murder attempt of our peep by Erik Swiddle. Hi, Erik. Not this Erik that's playing with us today. You're muted, Hobbs.
Oh, dang. We actually have Mr. Swanson's video today. Go ahead, Erik.
Hey, everybody. Erik Swanson here. Happy to not be the Erik that murders his fellow players. And, yeah, just looking forward to getting in here. The only thing the Easter Bunny brings us, I hope it's chocolate and not arrows for our party members.
Nice. All right, RFED.
Yeah, Darren here. I'm playing Alfred, or also known as RFED, becoming a bit of a veteran of Kalmatta, looking to reach the dizzy heights of 4th level and get into double figures hit points. Answering the call of Kay to venture out. Look at this treasure map.
I think he's looking to get into that expert.
He's pushing the boundary.
Whoa.
He's trying to get out of the basic book and into the expert. If we were playing BX still, but we're not. Aaron.
I'm Aaron Clark. I'm running Kay the Fighter, level 2 fighter. She is noseless. She lost her nose in a bad expedition to some white baboons at a waterfall. And thanks to my companions that have joined me this morning in search of treasure from this fabled map, this lost and tattered map.
All right, so Erik is sharing. Thank you guys for that, by the way. Erik is sharing his screen, and so all of you watching at home can see what's going on when you should be helping your wife make eggs and potatoes for the feast later. That's what my wife is thinking, actually, but who knows. So we're playing Old School Essentials, right? So here's Old School Essentials first books, BX Essentials. I have the PDFs because Gavin Norman at Necrotic Gnome sent them to me. And there's still some BX in here, and we're still using some of our house rules. But it's a pretty fantastic system, and everyone should check it out. All right, let's go over to Erik. All right, so one of the things we're doing, I'm going to show that handout again so the people at home can see what's going on. They didn't like my handout because it's too small. But I think maybe it would even be easier to show this map. Here, we'll do that. That'll be easier, right? Is this bigger for y'all? Because you can make this as large as you want, right?
Right.
All right, so when they look at this map, you guys, did you guys finish up talking about it? So the sage, I don't know, maybe it was Shazar, the storyteller, realizes that this river is the river that runs next to Sindanor, where it comes out into the Bay of Plagues, Plague Bay. And these are some other locations on the map that the GM assumed some of the players would be familiar with. Even down here, which isn't marked, is probably something, not an ink stain.
Some sort of smudge, some sort of ink smudge on the map itself.
No, a real thing apparently, but they didn't. Maybe they didn't finish saying what it was. This is translated from the Serenian language, kind of a oceanic civilization or a culture that lives pretty far on the eastern fringes of the known world. They found this map in a tomb called the Tomb of the Golden Manticore, which had quite a few sarcophagi and such, and the hallowed or harrowed or the remains of Serenians, as well as some other nastiness, including some white apes that bit off Kay's nose. All right, so I don't know, the guys were talking before I started the stream about what are you laughing about? Is someone
Something.
on? Huh?
The map, it just says something next to that spot.
Oh, it just says taking a note, so we don't forget about it later.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Luca. Hey, everybody. Afternoon, huh? Nice. Oh, that's your son. Oh, that's your nephew, right?
Yeah. Luca,
RFED?
Spicefit's son. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Well, welcome to the show. Feel free to chat it up. I don't think these guys take the time to look at it because they're always so focused.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a hard stop at 11 Hobbs daylight savings time. So let's get to it. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do on this map while I have it here? Or do you want me to switch over to the town so you can start doing the rest of the fun? Too late, I did it. Okay, so there's no new player, so we don't have to do the introduction. We're in Sindanor. We're going to go and find some treasure on this map. Down here is the Rip Inn. And below that, the characters' tokens. RFED, would you like to hire anyone? Man-at-Arms?
I would like
Woman-at-Arms?
to, hire a man-at-arms. Manx.
Manx. The last expedition cleared out a large portion of the men-at-arms. What are you laughing about?
Just remembering the horror show.
All right, so RFED going rate is 1 gold piece a day for a man-at-arms. What are you offering?
I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to go in with 4 gold pieces a day.
All right, 4 gold pieces. All right, we'll just say he joins you because we ain't got a lot of time here, people. So you guys know how to sneak up on me. Oh my God, what are you in here as? There you are. Oh, dang cat. All right, who's next? How did I even do this? Oh, Kay must be next.
Sure. I'd like to hire 2 men-at-arms with missile weapons and a torchbearer.
Jesus, you can only do one at a time here.
All right, I'm just giving you a heads up about the plan, Hobbs. So,
All right.
Take somebody that's got a crossbow. Looking around the room.
All right, who paid the 5 gold pieces? I guess we should ask. Maybe that should be the guy who is gathering the people. They should be responsible.
Yes, yeah. I guess the caller will pay. So,
nice.
I've paid the 5 gold for gathering this motley crew together.
All right, none of these guys have missile weapons. The only one that did was Manx.
All right. Well, at least we've got one.
And you can always buy them a bow or something if you so desire.
Yeah, I think I have a bow that I hand out to my men-at-arms occasionally since my dex is so poor.
So who are you going for?
I like the looks of everybody that's in the main room, right, Hobbs?
Yeah, that have these dots by them. The dots are kind of reflective of the status of their equipment. Like if they have better armor or better weapons or something, they'll have more dots.
More dots. Okay.
Single dot means, probably not as good as it could be.
Okay.
Unless I messed up and forgot something.
Sure. I will hire Caldred.
Caldred.
and I'll
All
pay
right.
I'll pay that 4 gold pieces a day.
All right. Oh, nice. So everyone's just going for it to get their
Mhm.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we kind of have a lengthy trip. So prepare accordingly as far as rations and such go.
Okay. I'm going to suggest 2 weeks at least, guys.
Yep.
2 weeks per person.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, total, not per, like, not all your men at arms and stuff. Raznar, would you like to hire anyone?
Let's go for Marstad. Marstad. What equipment he has?
A hand axe and a dagger, no armor.
No armor.
He's got a short bow and 8 arrows. I lied to you.
Liar.
He hid them. He hid them.
Under the table. Well, I'll come with you.
Okay. I'll get him leather armor. Standard
Okay,
fee and a leather armor.
All right, so that's a 10 gold piece bonus. Gabriel's always trying to save money with his henchmen. Have you ever noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
They all die on me.
Oh my God! What's your other character's name, Gabriel? I'm trying to find you in the list.
My other character
Oh, Spaniard.
is the Spaniard. How can you forget that?
Oh, it's easy.
After all we've been through, you already forget it. What are the stats of Marstad?
I'll tell you as soon as I find your name on here.
He's even wearing a Hobbs and Friends shirt, man.
I know, isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
It's got to be good for like a
that's how
+1
it's-
somewhere.
Yeah.
Surprised they let that through customs.
We all are. All right, Burl, you got someone lined up?
Yeah, I'm just going back to Pafka. I'll replace Pafka's shield and offer the usual third of my treasure cut.
All right, so with leather armor, he's going to have an AC of 7.
Last time you said he had chain.
I'm still filling in Gabriel, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, when Pafka came back from the dead, he lost half of his stuff. I accidentally put Pafka in the dead area, so his token is quite small. Oh, now it's quite large. Here we go. Stew. Oh, okay. What did I say he had? Because I never wrote it down. My bad self.
Yep. So at this point, chain, a sling, sword, and I bought him a spear last time, but we sundered his shield, so I was going to buy him a new one before we go out this time.
All right, so that's AC 4, right?
Yep.
How many hit points does he have?
5.
5 hit points. All right. All right. All those things are covered. Dougal.
Okay, I think I'm going to take the hit here and get the first level cleric because we're going underground. And
Ooh, Bardos.
we're probably going to want some turn undead.
I like it. I like it.
Yes.
All right. This has to be like the second session he's done. All right. Oh, yeah. So if you just offer them a third of the share, they're normally going to go if they're here. So these guys shift around quite a bit, and sometimes they go off, and that's why they're only here occasionally and gone occasionally. So, all right, we're back to RFED. Do you want to hire anyone else?
No, that's me done.
Okay.
Yes.
He spent all his money carousing last session.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You finally had some. Not much, though, I guess.
Not
No.
much.
I'm looking for. Oh, the Porter's Guild is.
To the left.
Oh, very, very, very far to the left.
Everything is relative, Aaron.
Not enough. Actually, everything's extremely relative. So. Let's see. Damn it.
Man, I'm laughing a lot on 4 hours of sleep. Hobbs is funny.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm gonna take Lock the Porter.
Lock. All
Put the daily
righty.
rate on the porters.
5 silver pieces a day, and they have to pay a portion of that just to be in the guild.
5 silver pieces a day.
How much you offering?
I'll pay him 2 gold a day.
2 gold a day. All right.
Come with me. No
guys
questions asked.
Can I get more money?
Really? I'm
I'm
paying
just
you like, okay.
All right. Who's next? All right. Raznar, are you good or you need somebody else?
I'm good. Just need the hit points of men at arms.
3 hit points.
Okay.
Burl.
I'm good.
Dougal.
I'm good.
All right, Kay. Now it's time for us to.
I'll take 1 more men at arms for
Oh.
GP a day. I'll take Lamto. He's been around a bit.
Lamto. He's been hanging out in the bar the whole time. I don't show him as any sessions done. So as you're looking at this, you're gonna have to figure out what your marching order is.
Mm-hmm. Anybody missile armed in the party on the PC side? Dougal.
No, you can call me Eric. I don't care. There's the PC named Eric isn't in the game right now, so it's not. God, that session was hard for me. Okay. Yeah, I have a missile weapon.
A bow, crossbow.
Longbow.
And you're level 3 fighter, so your armor class is pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, I plate mail and shield, so AC2 normally.
Is that missile?
Aaron, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Lamto he's got a short sword, leather armor, and hit points of 3, AC of 7.
Hit points of 3 and AC 7.
Yep.
And hand
Short
weapon
sword.
and shield.
No, just a short sword and leather armor.
What was Manx again?
Manx. He's got a light crossbow, leather and shield, 6 hit points, 6 AC.
Okay, cool.
Bardos.
Bardos. Oh, I don't have him. I didn't even give him to you. Dougal is using him, right? Yeah. Dougal.
Come on, wisdom bonus.
Doug. What?
I said, come on, wisdom bonus.
No, he's got. He's been on 2 sessions. He's got a wisdom of 13, actually.
Yes. That means he gets a spell, right?
Yeah, but he always takes. I wonder if he has like a special thing. Let me see here. What's going on here? Like I haven't used this guy in quite some time. Yeah, he only takes cause fear.
What is he a cleric of?
He seems to be a chaos god. A chaos god.
But he can turn undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're good. Last session, I accidentally killed out the guy with law tattoos on his eyes, so let's go for chaos, bro.
All right, this guy's got a club and he wears leather armor. Hit point 6, AC 7.
Okay, well
Got
then,
wild hair. He looks like he's a dark complected Nordborn or something. Yeah, it's possible he is from distant Erd.
ooh, well, he can have the spear and shield that my last guy had.
He's a cleric.
Oh, dang it. He can have the shield that the last guy had.
Just break the point off and it still counts, right?
It's a staff.
All right.
Sorry, Hobbs. I just needed the hit points in AC for Caldred. I forgot to catch him when we hired him.
AC, what the heck? Yeah, he's got leather armor, so his AC is 7, and his hit points are 6. This guy is a tough bugger.
And he's armed with
Spear and a dagger.
I can't touch all the tokens. I can just touch that first rank and what's in the.
Just tell people where you want them to go. Or you can
All right.
tell me and I'll move them.
Sure. So I have Burl and K in the front rank.
Okay.
Purple is spear armed. I'll put Caldred behind K. Manx.
Caldred?
Yep. Oh yeah, I lost my bow. Put Locke and Lamto in that 4th rank. Can we go any of the PCs, and then the rest of you can drop in where you like. Do you prefer 2x2 marching order? Or
Yeah, just most of the time we are going to be prepared to go into underground things, right?
Mhm.
I guess we should ask. All right, I'll put a mace on Bardaz's sheet.
And a sling, if you wouldn't mind.
All right. Okay. How are you guys getting there?
I guess we're walking, unless any of you gentlemen are equipped with a boat.
Can we rent canoes or something?
You can buy some.
Oh, they're cheap, aren't they?
Hey, we're getting back on a boat.
There's not any
Bunch of
hydras
armor.
on the river, just crocodiles. Dude, we fought off a hydra.
Yeah. I was hoping to make it to level 4 and maybe go show them what's what.
A canoe you guys can get for 100 GP.
Whoa.
And how many canoes would our party need? I think we
2.
are 2 canoes. I can't afford that. As expedition leader, anybody else want to contribute to canoes?
I got, let's see.
I'll be right back as you guys discuss the way you're getting there.
Yeah, I can.
So-
chime
So
in
it's
with,
crawling up the south side of the river not desirable just because of length of time, or?
Well,
I was going to say, we're going to have to travel on foot to get to the ancestral gifts anyway, aren't we? Once we get to that dip in the river.
I think we're going to go, RFED, we're going to go north to the Canyon of the Doors.
All right. Okay.
he was saying the ancestral gifts is what we're looking at, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I think he was mentioned, but
Okay.
I mean,
That
it's
was-
clearly your call, Aaron, wherever you want to go.
yeah.
I thought that's kind of the thing that was discovered on the map.
Is the Canyon of the Doors is new as well, right?
No,
It's not. Okay.
that location's in the journal.
Yeah, it's one of the first locations in the journal, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it had been discovered. I didn't know that there was a location or a position on the map for Canyon of the Doors. But what could be more rewarding than gifts from our ancestors? So we're going south.
I would say
east
oh,
by
sorry.
east. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I wanted to tell you that you could someone could actually try to do, you could do a reaction roll to maybe try and get them cheaper.
The canoes.
Yeah.
News?
We could walk.
Try.
Yeah, we could walk.
All my idea was behind getting canoes is that it's less reaction roll or less time, less rolls on Hobbs' table of fun.
Mm-hmm. So
See,
I think
12 guys, you'd actually need 4 canoes because you can get 3.
Oh, then yeah, we're walking.
Yeah, no,
I had some money, but I don't have that much money.
yeah. I have 120. That's for one canoe. I don't know if we don't have enough for the 4 canoes again between us.
mhm,
We do, but I'm not spending all my gold.
Yeah.
mhm.
All right, so we're walking.
Yes, we
Here
are.
we go.
Everybody ration up
Yes.
because you got to take off your retainers, right?
What is it a week for regular food, Hobbs, before I dig into my book?
5.
Five.
And Aaron, you're planning to account for 2 weeks for everybody?
That's my suggestion, but you guys go as
Because
you
you
will.
can hunt and you can forage as you go, right? So
That means more random encounters.
Yeah, I was going to say I did 4 encounters to Hobbs.
We know all your tricks, Hobbs.
all right. Are we ready? Oh, I got to get my. So now I have 2d6. Oh, you guys can't see me anyway because I got out an Eric. So I'm like becoming a professional at this.
Whoa.
What?
You're a professional?
I'm becoming. I said becoming.
You are. Well, you already said you're a PGM, right?
Apparently, I'm supported for my podcast, and I GM on the side. Moonlighting as a GM on the side. All right, so go ahead. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna just go along the southern edge of the river.
We are.
Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like our old friend.
What?
I got the chill, the creeps when we move into that.
Hey, we should have kept that boat.
6, 7. So it's about half, midday-ish when you come upon the remains of the expedition that was decimated by a robber fly lair.
Who could have done this? Let's move on.
Do you stop for lunch?
Yes.
All right, nothing happened. So we're going to move into this unexplored hex, 5855. Is that true?
Yes.
Right up here.
Oh,
All right, new hex. That's something.
Exploration.
All right, so every new hex that the party moves through is worth 10 XP per level, per character. Because I want to award people for exploration, and I'm all about it. So there you go. So we use 12 movement points when people have heavy armor.
Okay, we are heavily armored.
I'm assuming if you have metal armor, basically. That's
Yeah,
heavy.
we're moving as fast as the slowest, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Says our nimble thief.
All right, so you continue along the river. It seems like the jungle gets much, much thicker to the south. It's hot, but it isn't actually raining. The sun is still, it's well past the apex. You're nearly about one more hex worth of travel before you would be time to camp.
Well, let's take it and move to 6056.
All right, you can hear the river to the north of you. The jungle thickens in all directions on your route except across the river.
The river's not fordable.
Not easily. You could. I've heard people would take off their armor and use ropes to get across, but
Mm-hmm. It sounds lengthy and time-consuming. I guess we're camping here, Hobbs, for day 1 at 6056.
all right. I'll use the same, just your marching order for watches, and the night goes uneventful, and you can all remove 1 ration of food for yourself and any henchmen that you have. The day dawns in a light drizzle.
Okay.
We move on.
Yeah, we'll go to 6156.
And then 6257.
Correct.
All right. So I rolled most of the rolls ahead of time for this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is my normal if I have actual time to prepare in that method.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the 1 is 3, so you're at 9. This is a 2, so you're at 7. So almost another half day has occurred. But the jungle was only thick for a little while, and you know that there is a location to the south that you've passed by.
We can see something to the south of us.
You couldn't see it, but you guys know from the old map that exists in the
That's the
on the
smudge.
table of the Rip-In. That
Here?
black hole. Yeah, that black hole that's down there. It's known as the God's Hollows.
Oh. Thanks for pointing that out. With the arrow.
Okay, so you do know that there's a location in the next hex.
Does anybody know what that is from the journal? We're definitely moving there, Hobbs.
Okay, so what you do spot, I think I forgot to open this up. Let me find this.
I'm looking at the journal. I don't see it.
You don't see it. Nice.
6357, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is fantastic.
it is not on our journal.
So the journal they're talking about, people who are watching, is since this is a West Marches game, the characters or the players are responsible for signing into a journal, and they set up their whole thing through that. And all I really do is say when I can run it, and they're responsible for putting whatever information they do for the next adventurers or whatever. So if you don't put anything in the journal, you're not going to learn anything.
Yep, I don't see it. Damn. Well, I'll write it down when we walk by it.
Mm-hmm.
But since that square's not clear, it's possible that no one's actually investigated it yet.
Well, maybe it was
Maybe someone
from
saw it
river
as
travel.
well.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the early expeditions I seem to recall took canoes into the mountains. Upstream, strangely, but I'm sure that worked all right.
Yeah, it's still faster than traveling through the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The first two guys roll a d6.
It's Burl and
Yeah.
Kay. Yes, we are amazing.
Oh, nice. No kidding. All right. So you guys are fairly close to the river to the north of you, but you do spot a structure to the south when you move into the area. It's not hard. You guys are experienced warriors and fighters, and even wasn't Burl a guard at one time? No,
Yeah.
no, he's a dwarf, I guess. He was a guard as well at the forge or
That
something.
was his background, yeah.
Anyway, you can see that a trail crosses your path, so it's perpendicular to your path. It looks like it was going from the river and to that structure to the south. And you can see even now, after months, like maybe some bits of armor and some different things, like a fairly large battle took place here, about almost in the center between river and structure. This hex has been explored. Sorry.
What is the structure?
Are you going to go down there and check it out? You can just kind of see that it comes up out of the jungle a little bit, and you're seeing it, a quarter of a mile away right now. Or maybe less.
And it's a ruined structure or it's an intact structure? Is it
From this
vine
distance,
covered?
it's difficult to tell.
Okay.
You'd have to
this
approach
battle between who? People and some creatures, or?
It looks like just humans. You don't see anything but humans here, I should say.
Okay.
Human corpses.
Mm-hmm.
How fresh are the remains?
Months.
And you say this is an explored location, so no extra.
It's not explored, it's been seen before, yeah.
So, no fat XP bonus for us.
So I guess the question is,
Yeah, I'm wrestling in my mind right now about that question, whether to press on or to follow this trail into an undead battlefield. No, we have it. We're in search of gifts, ancestral gifts, and we'll press on east to 6457.
All righty.
You just stick that.
58, please.
You just stick that in the journal, though, don't we?
Yeah,
I already moved you up there, actually. Is that all right? Or do you want to go to the other way?
that's fine. If you
You
move
followed the river, otherwise you'd
Yeah,
be
that's-
more than a half mile away.
Yeah, that's the way we went because we were kind of lost here in the jungle.
All right.
Already added to the journal.
Thank
Now
you.
what?
Southeast.
Okay.
Watch out for savannah bears.
That's a thing.
Next, I'm going to be scared of tundra snakes.
All right. Through the jungle as you're moving, you can see that it looks like a kind of a rolling savanna is just outside of the jungle line stops, and there's definitely a change ahead.
Okay.
You're about midday.
Excellent. We're pressing on southeast.
I assume you've got the treasure map up.
I do. I'm looking at it, trying. My plan here is to move sort of easterly off that bottom of the
This is
horseshoe.
kind
the
of
river.
the area that you're shifting into.
Awesome.
So savanna isn't necessarily the best thing, but it's kind of a broken badlands, and you can see kind of a dark haze affects much of the landscape.
Wow.
It's not as bad as that picture appears, but that's just a good one. So it's about as easy to move through as normal. So maybe the land isn't quite that broken, but it is drier here for sure.
And did you catch our next location as being southeast of our current?
Yep, I'm opening it right now.
Cool.
Nothing like that feeling of breaking in a hex.
So the front guys can roll a d6.
A 2 and a 5.
Who got the 2?
Okay.
Kay. So Kay, trying to peer ahead, she kind of tops a slight rise as she's moving. And you would say a couple, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles away, just at the edge of your sight, it looks like a kind of a heavily foliaged mound is pulled up out of this dry wasteland that you've entered.
Like a burial mound?
Possibly. Just like a mound is what it looks like, but there's actually jungle around it, whereas the rest of this place has only the vaguest amounts of trees and such. Very, very few anything is around here.
We'll explore it.
So it's 2 miles ahead of you.
But it's in the same hex. I
No.
think what I'm driving at is exploring the hex, but
No, it's not in this hex. It's 2 miles, because these hexes are 1 mile hexes. So
they are. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good distance from you.
So that would be in 6757, this mound.
Our journal mentions some
No.
obsidian mounds or cinder mounds, and isn't that on our treasure map as well?
This.
But that was up to the north, wasn't it? Those mounds.
Yeah, the cinder mounds are on the north side of the.
You
of
can
the river.
definitely continue if you want. So this is not what I'm talking about. It's this way into the darkness.
Oh, well,
You haven't explored.
then we're definitely going southeast. Southeast and then northeast. That's the plan for the next 2
So
hexes.
that
Okay, so
thing-
you're not going towards the thing. The thing is almost directly southeast of you, the mound that I'm talking about.
I'd like to go to this hex.
Okay. I like the way you said that. I'm going to this hex, damn it.
So
Put my
that
finger
place
on
on 57, 67, 57. We don't see what it is.
No, not from here.
Okay.
And our map says that that should be the Platybelodon graveyard, even though we're kind of in it, right? But 6859 is what the journal says. Oh, no, that would be up here. Sorry. No, yeah. Right down here, right?
Where do you go now? There's a few hours left of daylight.
Northeast.
Okay. All right. So more, you feel like you're definitely in the center. Obviously, you can see peaks directly to the north and directly to the northeast as mountains, come up out of the hills in that direction.
And then southeast.
So that mound that I said is directly south of you.
Okay.
It's a single mound that's coming out of the area.
That does look close to what the treasure map was saying, doesn't it? It's in line
I think
with
so.
that.
RFED. All right. Well, let's head south to the mound and see if this is in fact where we'll find ancestral gifts.
And we can't see what this is from like a mile away.
Nope.
No, yes.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you said.
That's okay.
Yeah, it might be. That's a pretty good secondary location for us to check out after this mound.
Okay, as you guys move down, the sun is definitely shading all of this area as it is getting close to setting. And as you approach, you can see a large mound that's probably 300 feet almost in diameter that just kind of comes up out, and there's like a heavy foliage that kind of is around it, like occasional trees, sword-like grass, broad grass that looks like it's maybe easily as wide as your open hand. Comes out all over the place. You can see on top of it. It looks like there's some sort of strange obelisk jutting into the sky. And on the lower areas of it, you can almost see cave-like entrance almost directly. You guys came kind of from the north, so you can see some to your south. Here, I'm gonna switch you quick. Here, I want to do something first.
Why did the journal have that as the plot of Belladon Graveyard?
Because it was a place that was known, but no one had been there. When the game first started, there were some areas that were known, like the Obsidian Mounds, the Canyon of Doors, Playa de Belladon Graveyard, God's Hollows, were all rumored locations that existed, and even their locations, but it didn't mean that someone had actually gone there.
That makes sense because when we did the mass exodus from G+, and you gave me all the pictures and the numbers, I transferred all that to the journal, which is why I had that hex number down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So now you know.
What do we have any more movement points left, Hobbs, or are we at the end of the day?
You're close to the end of the day. I wouldn't say you're necessarily at the end. I'm going to do this quick for you.
Hey.
This is an awesome map here.
Advanced technology.
It's kind of the mound jutting out of the surrounding Badlands. That square on the top is the dimly glowing obelisk.
It's glowing. What color is it glowing?
White.
How far away could you see the glowing of the obelisk?
Just like within a mile or so. It's not bright enough to light up the sky or any farther or so. So you guys are maybe a quarter of a mile away from it or something.
We haven't had good luck with glowing magic stones lately.
Well, let's fall back one hex to the north and then make a camp, and then we'll start our exploration of the mound the next day.
can we camp somewhere where we can keep it like a full distance sight and see if we can monitor it and see if there's any movement in or out of the mound?
Sure. All right.
Mr. Hobbs is a table of fun.
What are you talking about? What's that supposed to mean, sir?
It means that you're a player's GM and nothing would ever happen to us on that table.
Oh my gosh. I have multiple tables of fun in that experience then. They're all fun. And there's a bunch of them.
Do you crib a lot of your tables, or do you make them all yourself, or a combination, or?
Combination.
Yeah.
Yeah, all over the place, really. Okay, so let's see. Fantastic. Okay, as you guys have settled down for the evening, people, it's an eerie night, but it's definitely different than it would be in the jungles that you're used to and most of your explorations have done. This land feels differently, mostly arid, but there's a soft glowing light to your south on top of this mound. For some, it could be comforting. Bardas definitely wanted to push towards checking it out closer. But he listened to his boss and didn't. So you finally got down to rest. And K, roll 2d6.
Another Russians then.
5.
All right, so during the night, everyone's sleeping, and Lamto and Locke are on watch.
The porter and the man-at-arms?
Yes.
Okay.
Lamto and Locke are on watch, and Lamto is he feels like he can hear something different in the night. The sounds of this Badlands are much different than the jungle, but he still feels like he hears something that doesn't sound normally, kind of like there may be like a rock slide or something is moving across the hard-packed earth.
Okay. Locke goes about waking the party, and Lampto throws some more wood on the fire, trying to get a better light up the area.
All right, Locke
He's panicked. Locke's freaked out.
Yeah, Locke is peeked out. He's freaked out, wondering what the hell's going on, and obviously Lamto feels something, and that's when Locke points, and you go, "Oh, the bones! They're moving! They're coming for us!"
The animal bones that we saw in the handout earlier, or what kind of bones are we seeing?
Yeah, he grabs at his dagger, and he's like, "Lamto!" And you guys can waken if you wish, but definitely they seem like whatever bones are at hand have risen. Huh, what a surprise.
Time to do your thing, Cleric of Chaos.
And are they just moving around the campsite, or like they coming
No,
towards
they're
us? Or?
converging. They're converged camp, almost like from all directions, like something has awoken them, and now they are moving on you. They're guessing, looking around, there could be a dozen of them.
Oh, God.
And
Why do you guys laugh?
they're just like skulls or like complete
No,
skeletons?
just like an amalgamation of different bones and stuff that are kind of making them look like skeletons. There are skeletons, obviously, but they're not like a humanoid or anything. Like some of them might be longer than they should be. Some of them are shorter. One of them may, like have a long ivory tusk for an arm or a leg instead of like a femur or something.
Ivory.
Where are these exactly compared to our camp?
They're all around the camp, converging on it.
Oh,
Well, at least these skeletons come with built-in treasure, guys.
All bone is kind of ivory, isn't it?
Yeah, just not all bone is valuable.
Okay.
If they're slow enough, is it possible for us to break out of this circle that's coming towards us?
Oh, I mean, surely.
Yeah, just start running, buddy.
Are you guys okay without a map? Do we need a map? What's the situation? This is obviously a random encounter.
I'm okay without a map. I'm just curious if there's any high ground or trees in the area that some of the weaker players could climb into.
There's not really much for trees around. So not really, but there could be like a broken area of land they could hide behind or something.
Any boats for Gabriel to hide under?
No boats. No boats for Raznur. That sounds like a book. No boats for Raznur.
It's okay. He can play dead anyway at any point.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm assuming that Lamto awakened the others.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so everyone is just getting up as these weird amalgamation of bones make their way up into the location that you're in.
Are they moving slowly or like
No.
man's speed?
Man speed.
Maybe I don't know, guys. Do you want a map or do you just want to do this theater of mind? 12 is a lot, and I was thinking we could try to attack one side of the ring.
Make like a circle and
Shield wall up.
something like that, yeah. With
I think, like Aron says, or Kay says, I think we should charge one side and try and take out.
I'm okay with that.
We get surrounded.
Yeah.
the cleric can make a turn undead, and we
And maybe the cleric can
push.
hold off the other side.
push
potentially.
that way.
If he passes his roll, we'll see.
That's it, yeah. Don't know what range is on it.
This guy's really sketchy. I don't know about him.
What do you mean?
I think he was successful. Was it the same cleric? Oh no, he died. Sorry.
Oh no, that guy died.
Yeah.
No, there was a cleric that got crushed.
Proper worm food.
Gabriel's last kid. Yeah, that one.
What you do need to remember is that it's nighttime.
Yeah, and that's why Lamto, threw on a few more logs onto the fire.
What I'm saying is if you were to flee somewhere, you're fleeing into
the dark. Gotcha.
Dip a torch in the fire and roll at it if we need to. But
So, Aaron, sounds like your plan is that we charge a side, break out of the circle, and then come back at it.
Yeah, just fight one side of the circle instead of all sides of it, I think, initially, and use the cleric to maybe drive off another quarter of that circle.
Yeah, I mean, he'll turn undead as soon as he can. I assume Hobbs is preparing things, and then we can...
I am, because I felt like you guys needed a map, so...
Yeah, it's probably a good idea with 12 combatants.
Is anyone looking at the stream? Because it seems like it locks up for me occasionally.
I'm looking at it.
Everything's fine with it?
Yeah, it looks fine to me. I can move it.
Okay. You can move it, is that what you said?
Well, I mean, I'm just looking... Oh, at the stream? Sorry. I thought you said screen. Stream? Stream's fine.
Stream.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So you guys talk to them. I'm going to shut it down because maybe it's stealing some of my bandwidth. Mom, get off Netflix. My daughter is home for Easter, so she's probably doing something. I got to use the restroom and get another cup of coffee.
I'm doing the same. Coffee anyway.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what the range is of turning undead? When you can start?
I do not. I've not played one in BX.
No.
That lack of spell at first level.
Yeah. It's a bit off-putting.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Just give us a good indication if that's going to work. That was all.
I mean, as far as they can see the cleric or hear the cleric, I guess that's the range.
Yeah, maybe.
So the idea is the cleric cast his turn undead, and we try. So he punch a hole in the circle, and we charge that way.
No, I think if, for instance, the cleric could hold the east side of the circle or keep the skeletons away, and we smash the west side, and then deal with what's left. If he can sort of hold back some of them, then it means we've got less to deal with at once. I think was the idea, really.
Yeah. Turn the east side, smash the south side, then we don't have to fight the north and the south RFED.
I'd say that is a good plan if his turn undead goes off.
Yeah.
Best laid plans, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was asking about range, because if you can tell if it's worked or not straight away, then
range. I was in the bathroom. Let me check. I've got the BX Essentials book in front of me. Don't see it. I think it's one of these BX kind of up to interpretation types of things. I believe it's line of sight. Usually most people do it.
Yeah, I think that's what Gabriel said.
Well, then I agree with Gabriel.
You're muted, Hobbs.
Dang it. No wonder nobody laughed at my joke saying Gabriel's always wrong.
I mean, listen, playing dead and hiding in boats has been working out for him pretty well.
Yeah.
That's what I also added. There's nowhere for him to hide. So I don't know what he's gonna do.
Why am I outside the circle? Hobbs? You did that on purpose.
But Hobbs, lest you remember that he hit against some skeletons last time by playing dead.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the man that hides from death itself.
All right, so these are the creatures as they come lurching and stumbling forward. I'll give you guys one round.
Okay, turn on dead.
And they're 5-foot squares, 10-foot squares.
5. Hopefully. I didn't specify, but I'm sure that's it.
Yeah, so we want to start with this guy trying to turn on dead, Aaron?
Yes, please.
Okay, see, this guy's kind of wild looking. He's probably got some weird chaos symbols, so you're just going to step forward for chaos.
I actually have something written for this guy if you want to hear it, or we can go with your crap.
I would love. Whoa. I'll just start playing this guy like Hank Hill if that's how we're going to play. All right. Go for it. I'd love to hear what you have.
Yeah, so his chaos symbol is, the arrows pointing in every direction, but he yells out, in the name of the Reaver, fear me or you shall be sent to the frozen land of scorn itself. And his wavy, crazy hair sticks all the way out, almost like a sunburst, and you can see ice kind of slightly form on it as he stretches out his chaos symbol.
Oh heck yeah, he's like a Warhammer chaos kind of guy almost.
I don't know anything about Warhammer.
Of course not. That's why you didn't describe the chaos symbol at all.
That's Doug Kovacs uses it on all of his chaos stuff. That's what I
It's
know.
Morkockian, right?
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
Morkockian.
All right. Did you roll?
Oh, is it 2d6?
It is.
There's no modifiers on that in BX, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
A 6. Yeah. All right. So it seems that the fear of scorn is not put into these things.
I needed a 7. Damn.
If they were regular skeletons
Oh yeah, right. They're special skeletons because we're out on the plains.
in the middle of the Platybelodon graveyard.
Can we shoot arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Is that what
gonna
we're doing?
I'm
We're
gonna
about to
suggest we fight the south side, and but everybody's man for themselves as they're in melee now, right?
Aaron, what are you going to do?
I'm going to
move,
All right. I guess Raznauer is moving. Go ahead.
and I'm gonna shoot arrows this way.
Go ahead, sir. Hits.
Okay.
And you can see that it kind of bounces around inside that skeletal rib cage.
And Mars that also shoots his short bow. No, it misses. Okay.
So that dude is wounded.
Kay's going to move to here and throw her spear at this this pile of bones. Here it is. Looks like a miss.
Indeed. Oh, well, your third level. Okay, so these guys are AC 7.
I will come up with you.
I like your little text macro.
I will shoot on the run as well.
So, Aaron, you want us to charge south?
I think we should fight the south first. I mean, that seems to be closest to us. It'll take the northerly guys longer to get to us. Hopefully we can.
All right. You mind if I attack this guy?
No, you do as you will. I mean, that's just my recommendation. It's a melee, so it's a little chaotic now, right?
You have your hard henchman as well, Kay.
Oh, right.
Two damage, Hobbs, I think.
Yep, got it.
All right, cool.
So everyone can just kind of move and do what they're doing. I gave you a free round, so
Okay.
just tell me if I miss it or something. Burl? Oh, no, yeah, it was you.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this man-at-arms is going to rush into the fray?
Yeah, he gets there. He can get there.
Yeah, you should probably roll a morale check for that first.
All right. I get a.
Just to send them in there when you guys aren't going into the fray yourself is a little...
Well, I'm charging up there. I'm just slow with my heavy armor, but I'll make the reaction check.
It's a morale
check.
Yep. Oh, you made it. So he rushes up there.
And he makes his attack with a spear, it looks like.
So he could be back if he wanted to. He wouldn't have to actually go into melee.
Oh, he has the range. Okay.
I want to charge down, but I'm also don't want to leave all of these squishy people without anyone to defend them.
Did Dougal attack yet or no?
No, I'm trying to decide where I
You
should
also have
move.
Lambda, okay.
Because Bardoz can't move because he tried to turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to leave everyone. I don't want to leave him to die. So I'll move up here and then throw a hand axe. We need him. So if I need to be able to sunder a shield or something.
Yeah, whatever range that is for a hand axe.
Medium, I believe.
Short, okay, medium. Yep. Locke can rush over there. You got Lamto as well still.
That's an AC 7.
AC is 7. That's a hit, right?
Should be, yeah.
Which one?
The one diagonal north of me. This one.
So we assume that we see all these creatures and that.
They're just on the outside of the firelight. Yeah.
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay. Bounces around inside of his rib cage or off of a strange shaped bone.
Lamto missed. Lamto may have fumbled if that's in your
Nope, I don't use
cannon. Okay.
RFED.
Okay, I'm going to move Manx down and he'll fire at the same target to the south. Him first.
/R space 1d20.
Yeah. I don't know why I don't just use the macro.
I don't. Oh, it hits.
Nice.
D6. 4.
Points. Okay, this thing is taking a beating. You're taking chips out of it.
Taking.
And Arthur's going to stay with the cleric as well up the top. So he's going to fire his bow.
At which one?
Directly north.
This guy is wounded.
Yeah.
Hits. Marstad isn't doing anything.
He shot an arrow.
Okay, and that's everybody. All right, so Kay, you are the initiative person.
Is it a D6?
It is.
4.
All right, so
We did that
anyone
kind of session.
anyone who shot is not going to have their shield this round.
Okay, including thrown weapons.
No, I used a hand axe so I could have my shield.
Yeah. Thrown weapons you'd be fine with. Because you can hold a shield while you're doing that. If you're shooting a bow, you can't.
Gotcha.
Oh, we better see who they're going after. Raznar.
It's just cruel. The little giggle. It's cruel.
Moving past me doesn't do anything because we're not in a. He's not fighting me.
Right. Yeah. And you're not adjacent to him either.
Yeah,
Things are pretty fast. Faster than I expected.
it's a pretty small map though, right? If like a heavily armored person has movement of 20 feet on here and they can move 20 to 30, then their average speed. Random aside comment, Hobbs, but I'm happy we're switching to old school essentials.
Nice. I am too.
It's just much easier to reference, and I already have all the books.
Much easier for you.
In general, it's easier to reference.
So yes, I actually randomly decide who gets attacked, like almost every round.
Hopefully, it's the dwarf with AC1. It's 17 HP.
That skeleton to the south can move out of melee with Lamto there.
He's in melee, but he didn't move out of it. If that makes any sense. Because he didn't leave the square. But sure, yeah, you can get an attack. Lamto can attack right now on it.
Take that, you fiend.
Nice.
Roll damage.
He's got a short sword, so I think that's a D6, right?
Yep.
2.
They're obviously not too affected by what's happening to them, and they don't seem to care.
Okay, we need blunt weapons.
Did you mean in terms of the edged weapon, Hobbs?
No, just in they don't seem to be, overly affected by any. They're affected, but they don't seem to care, I guess is what.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Dougal, they're not like it's not like they're wounded and they are going to run or anything like that. They're definitely something otherworldly.
Mm-hmm.
Dougal missed. Rasnauer. Ooh, 15 probably hits.
And am I gonna have to break my shield already?
AC 6.
4 points.
Okay.
All right, Lamto has 1 attacking him.
How much HP do you have, Gabriel?
6.
Okay. Oh, and you got a con bonus?
Miss.
Yes.
That's good.
K.
EC3.
Better check that. Just barely hits. Four points. Burl.
Okay.
Oh, those are all misses. Your guys' turn.
Ugh. Turn undead.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay, he's gonna call upon the icy winds again and see if chaos answers.
Can you call a bit louder this time?
Looks good.
Did we check it? I mean, how many times can you turn?
I believe that it's like NBX. Is there even a limit?
I don't know.
I don't think there is.
I think we normally do once per encounter, but
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
it's all right. I'm looking. It's going to be not in the core rules. It's going to be in the classes book. I don't see the rest of my books. You want to look it up quick?
Yeah, there is nothing in the book.
Yeah.
I'm staring at it. So,
All right. Well, I would hate to do it differently than that. There's nothing in the book, though, right?
no, turning undead doesn't say any limit. I mean, that's generally been like the good thing about clerics.
All righty. So 10. Okay, that's going to work. Roll some dice. 2d6.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh, 11. Nice. So where is... All right, so it'll probably be the ones closest to him first. So 1.
Oh, that's a good consulting the chart.
What?
Oh, I'm just saying that's a good roll. Oh, that's huge.
All right. Dougal?
Okay, yeah. Dougal now will, I guess, I can charge the one of the ones that isn't turned, or I could attack the one that is turned because it's going to run from me.
Yeah, but you don't really know that right now. It's your turn, and it's not their turn yet.
Fair enough.
You go left, I'll go right.
Yeah, fair. But like you said, my character wouldn't know that they've been turned.
Yeah, that's true.
All of them seem affected. It seemed like it was much more powerful. You guys all felt like the icy wave just kind of erupt like a thunder wave away from Bardas as he acted.
Yeah, but I agree with that, RFED. I'll go left, you go right. So Dougal will charge this dude down here with his sword.
Okay. So
Or can he? Because there's this
he
guy.
can. It's just that they could both attack you because you're in melee with them, right?
Okay, never mind. So I'll attack the guy north of me with my sword. Just to get him out of there. Might as well if I'm going to take attacks of opportunity or back attacks.
Really, they're fleeing attacks because you're
Yeah.
leaving combat is what they are. You could, if you didn't attack, you could move over there, but it's up to you, I guess. I should
No.
say that.
I attacked the guy to the north then, and I miss.
Okay, Miss RFED.
Are you saying then we don't know these ones are held or?
It's not. It's easy. It's not easy for you to tell. If you want to chase the one, they'd seem affected, but they're still in combat this turn, right? Because the turn isn't over.
I just don't want to do something a bit gamey if I wouldn't know. So,
No, it's fine. You can do that if you want. I don't care. I just wanted him to know he can do it, but this turn they can still attack because you're fleeing combat with them.
Okay. Well, I would engage this
Go ahead.
one to the northeast.
Do so.
I should try and attack him with my sword.
Hey,
Oof, nice.
nice hit.
All right. So RFED is a fighter. He can cleave the other one if he so desired.
Nice.
I will, yeah. I shall attempt to hit the one to the south as well.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right. He destroys both of them.
Heck yeah, RFED.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what I'm
Okay,
talking about.
Rosnar is gonna make a fighting withdrawal.
That's why we bring the guy with 8 HP.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
That's right, buddy. That's right.
and he's gonna move next to RFED. And Marshall, he's gonna
You're
follow.
You're in
It's a-
combat. That dude is going to
it's
be
a-
able to attack you.
Uh,
Oh, fighting with
uh,
if you don't do
yeah.
anything else, yeah, but you can't do
Yeah.
anything else. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, yeah, you can move up there. You're right. Yeah, so basically you just withdraw from him.
Mhm.
You don't flee.
And Marshall is coming, is moving with me, and he's gonna take a shot. Not that one.
Go ahead. Ooh, that hits.
Okay. Got a 6.
Nice.
Okay. It's not destroyed. We down here at the bottom? Like Burrow,
Yeah.
all those guys. Whatever you guys are going to do.
Swing to the right.
Oh, nice.
It's destroyed.
The Chameleon Slayer.
See, Caldred's fighting southeast. Caldred misses. Lamto's fighting south or fighting east.
Not that we need it, but I guess the side benefits too is that you could always cast light in these kind of dark fights too.
Afka misses 12. Let's see.
And then K attacks south.
Here's the table. Oh, 12
Hits.
hits. 12 hits AC 7. You said 7, right?
Yeah.
That was 4 damage to the one on the south from Pafka.
How much did... All right, if that one's destroyed, does K want to move somewhere else?
Yeah. Can she charge this one here?
Yep.
Okay. With
It
the
hits.
cleaving roll.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I mean, it was basically killed by Pafka right before you.
Oh,
You can destroy that one as well. So that one's dead.
okay.
Lamto.
What did Manx have as a melee weapon? I know he had a light crossbow. Did he have a melee?
He's got a dagger.
Oh, okay. He's still engaged, so he'll have to attack with his dagger then, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you got Lamto.
So that was for Manx.
Lamto and Caldred both missed.
Oh, okay. So is that everybody?
Yeah.
So
All right. So it's initiative, right?
Their turn.
they won the round.
Yeah,
We
we-
get a new round 3. So here's the
Yeah.
initiative. 4.
3 to 3.
All right, we're up.
You go. You'd almost wish for them to go first, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, with the running.
Yeah.
Lamto fighting west. It's probably a hit with a short sword
Hit.
for 2.
Okay.
Caldred fighting. A miss.
Manx going to attack.
I was hoping Kay might be able to do him a deathly blow so he could shoot, but
Pafka can spear the one. Hold on. 1d6.
Okay, you can move over there if you'd like.
Oh, Pafka does not spear.
Unless you already attacked. I don't know.
No, I haven't. And then
Go ahead.
here's the attack. I missed.
Hold on. Burl can get here. If we can move through people, and I'll
Yep.
swing.
That hits.
Nice.
It's not dead. Quite not dead yet.
Wow.
Manx.
Okay, Manx will attack him with his dagger then. Okay.
Yes.
2 hits.
That's D4, yeah.
He kills it.
Yes.
Nice.
Fierce Manx.
Retainer dagger.
Is Raznar shooting? Yeah, nice. That hits. Which one?
Here.
Oh, it's destroyed. It already got nailed once.
Oh, yes.
Marstad doing anything?
Marstad, I'm taking a shot at.
He can shoot this one. It won't affect them because they're not in melee.
Oh, okay.
He can get a shot on it. You don't have to take any minuses or any of that. Miss.
Oh, he misses.
So half of your shots will be lost, broken or destroyed. So
Yeah, I bought him arrows before leaving.
So do we know what effect the turn ones in the north are?
you can do whatever you want.
No, he's asking if we can tell if they're affected yet.
Oh no, not yet. They may be starting to move or whatever. Yeah, because you could tell last time. So they did like maybe an icy tinge appeared around them, but they're still there in melee for the people who are in melee.
All
So
right.
Arthur can go down if he wants to.
Well, I think we'd probably do better to stay up here and deal with the numbers up here, haven't we? I mean, I don't know how long it lasts. So.
Go ahead and attack if you'd like.
I shall attack this one.
And I'm going to attack the one to my north.
Oof.
You're supposed to attack the one to your south because you hit and destroyed it, but there's no one else for you to hit.
There's one next to me to the south.
RFED can't. That's why.
sorry.
No.
It's fine.
He's just happy to be hitting.
Google. You can cleave.
Oh,
terrible miss.
And question: how do you roll it with the turn on dead? Does he have to keep channeling that?
No.
Okay, then he's gonna move and attack this guy.
Which is why I usually only do once per encounter because it's not like you have to concentrate.
Oh,
or
okay.
that.
Sure. Miss.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
All right, this one's going to attack Burl. That's 2d20. And I'm slow. Ooh, a hit.
AC 1.
I'm pretty sure it's a hit.
That looks like it hits.
Yep. Just enough to hit again. Isn't that what they did last time to him? Just sneaks by. So Bardas and Dougal can attack this one as it flees. 6 points of damage on Burl.
All right.
That's a miss. Mish. Clumps off into the darkness. You guys can kill this other one with no problem. Do you want to go through it to see if you can like arrow the other guy, or do you want to slowly move through this, or is it fine just to say it's dead and that guy gets away?
Like this one?
Yeah, if you want to arrow it, go ahead.
Okay. That's Marstad. Misses and
Miss.
miss.
Are you guys fine with just killing this one off, or do you want to?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's just surround it and beat it to a pulp.
All right, so they flee. The two of them flee. For Burl, or what? What's Burl doing?
Oh, no, I just wanted to swing for the sake of out of anger.
Get some revenge.
Yeah.
All right, so they are destroyed.
Nice.
There's only about an hour before daylight.
I would like to subscribe to his Chaos newsletter.
The Riva from the icy fields of Scorn in the north.
It's pretty sweet.
Well, if it's just an hour before dawn, maybe we get an early start back to the mound. Earl, how's everybody doing in terms of hit points? I know a few of us got hit.
I got
in that
11.
combat.
I'm okay continuing.
Okay.
He's still got more
Anybody-
hit points than RFED, and he took 12 points.
Wow.
I took 6.
Oh, my bad. I thought he got hit once before.
And Gabriel's pretty hurt.
Yeah,
Gabriel.
and Thief.
He's got a bow for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Or a crossbow.
So what's the plan?
Press on, press on, press on to the mound.
Press on, press on. Okay, so what's your plan as you approach the mound? As you move up there, daylight comes, and you want to go home.
Does it look climbable, the mound?
Yes.
Quick question before we move on. Were any of the skeletons have any valuables, or like any of the ivory valuable?
Nah, it doesn't seem like it.
Damn.
Roll a d6. What the hell? Let's see. Ooh, 6. All right, so
Always gotta ask.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. Get worth it somehow.
Sweet. Dougal will shove that in the old backpack.
all right, so I got you
Nice
guys
one.
here. So this is really not to scale at all. So this thing is 300 feet
Whoa.
by 300 feet.
With a giant glowing obelisk on top. How tall is the obelisk?
No, it's quite some distance away from you and on top of something. Maybe 15 or 20 feet. You can't see the bottom of it out of the sword grass and from your angle, but you can see the top of it.
Did you say there was a cave entrance as well in the mountain?
Yeah, there are you can see a cave entrance nearby.
Maybe we can make a round, walk around the mound to see if there are more entrances, or just to get
Reconnoiter the space.
yes.
Mhm.
And when you say sword grass, is it like actually sharp?
It's impossible to tell from this distance.
Okay. Oh, it's only on the mound. Got it.
Only on the mound, but there is, as you guys at this point, there's like heavy foliage here that you saw nowhere else in this whole Badlands area.
So Hobbs, we're gonna circumnavigate the mound, kind of exploring the exterior, try to count the number of entrances. Are there any trails in the sword grass that have been trampled down, or?
It's a good question. All right, so obviously I am setting something up here.
So do we think this obelisk is somehow animating these skeletons or something in a certain sort of radius, or is that?
That's a possibility.
Yeah, I asked our cleric friend if he knows anything about that. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
So you can't see the top because it's obviously hiding the insides of the thing.
Okay.
He's like, roll a d6. What did you get?
5.
He's unsure, possibly. It definitely seems chaotic from what I can see. I love it. We should check it out closer.
All right. Bring it home to Sinanor for you as a souvenir, bud.
I highly doubt that it comes from the icy plains of Scorn, but maybe it should go there.
Just move this obelisk to his home planet.
Yes.
There are a few entrances. Looks like.
Yep, that is strange.
Can everyone see?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? So you guys have circumnavigated it. It's taken you a couple hours. Still morning.
And is that the totem that's on top of the mound? That thing that you just shared with us?
Yes.
Okay.
So do we want to look for a well-trodden path? Or
Yeah, did
one
we
that's
see any-
not well-trodden?
Yeah. Did we see any beaten paths in the grass?
So definitely over here, it looks like there is a pretty strong trail and a couple strange objects as well visible.
Near those trails.
They're not trails. You'd have to get closer, obviously, but these look like statues.
Here in the
Northwest. area.
northwest.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's check out those statues in the northwest.
Maybe I should read the text that I wrote. The sword.
Box of text.
The sword of the shrublands funnel approachers towards a path of statues. They appear as nigh formless women, hands upraised to their cheeks, palms splayed outwards towards each other, and mouth shaped into an endless scream.
Huh.
So should we just box these up and take them to the plains in the north?
So, give your guys where you went if you're checking them out.
You want us to move our
We have
tokens?
tokens, so yeah, we should
Okay, sure.
move our tokens there. So it looks like this approach was kind of set up to come from this direction. This is like a raised elevation here, and it kind of slopes up up onto here. So you guys are kind of at a higher level than those would be. So move your tokens wherever you are. And those of your henchmen.
Mhm.
Oh, I can move someone. That's not me. Sorry.
Someone's on top of someone. There you go.
I'd say that Chaos Dude is interested in this, and he'll be near the front.
I would assume that you would actually go right to one of the.
Yeah, sure.
Start rubbing up against it. I mean,
So how did Raznur and Marstad get there? Did they just jump down off the cliff up there, or did they come around this other side where the slope is?
Oh, there's a cliff. Oh, sorry.
yeah, they probably would have just come around, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so no one is really close enough except RFED and Bardas to examine the statues, right? Because they're here.
Oh,
Statue
Okay.
here, statue here, statue here. These are the statues.
Case.
This is
Sorry, I thought that was a statue. It's actually a rock.
This is
Oh,
a statue
by the way.
right here. This is a statue.
Oh, okay.
These
Okay.
are 3 statues. There's some vines around them and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else going to examine any of them? All right, Dougal will examine the one with K, even though he doesn't know anything about it.
That's why we brought you.
Everyone else is hiding. And
Oh, no,
Locke,
you're not the cleric. Sorry, Dougal. You're the fighter.
Locke the porter is staying back here.
Oh, sorry. Locke is not staying alone. He's wait for me.
So none of these other guys are checking anything out. They're just hiding back here. Raznur, Burl.
Mm-hmm.
Not hiding, but just looking that way.
Cautious.
All right, so Bardas, RFED, Dougal, and K make dex checks.
Ooh. As they scream at us. All right.
K failed.
Bardas fails. Dougal succeed.
Yep, RFED succeeds. Ooh.
They fell into a spike pit.
Oh God.
Ouch.
I just subscribed him on Patreon. I shouldn't have done it now.
I just put that in here so I could say that. But it's a pretty big spike pit. So K and Bardas failed. Aye. All right, so let's roll some damage.
See,
So-
because you said that, that's why RFED succeeded.
That's
Maybe.
right. Always one step ahead.
All right, so the fall is 7 points of damage,
Oh shit! There goes our cleric.
and the spikes below.
Oh no.
1 point of damage.
That 8 points of damage total. Is that what you're telling me?
All right, since you gave him a shield, he can sunder that.
Okay. Yeah, he will. Already, he's a first level character. He will sunder the 7 points
Okay, so you still take 2 points.
or 6 points. Sorry, so I'll take 2. Nice.
Yep. The shield is still destroyed. He still gets hit by a spike, which means a saving throw. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
Poison spike.
So you sunder the shield for the full damage of the
One
attack?
die. 6
One die of the attack.
Yep. So basically, kind of stumbled down, and he got his shield below him when he hit the spikes and hit the ground. And he only takes 2 points of damage. So
Kay'll do the same. She'll sunder her shield.
All right. So
Kay and Bardas make a sweet move to not die, which is
he's at 4 HP now.
all right.
Okay, we throw some ropes to help them climb up.
You best just hold yourself, Mister.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I also want to know what the trigger was.
So it looks like someone, when you guys moved up here, it looks like someone obviously, now that you've seen it, had an expertly hidden. So if anyone else was around, they're probably expertly hidden as well.
Oh, good thing we brought a thief.
Just hold it a second. I gotta get something done here, boys, if you know what I'm saying. I just gotta find where I put it. Is anyone talking on the thing? Is anyone watching that or no?
It's been a little while. Jay dropped by for a second at least.
No one's been saying anything else. I know Jay was complaining about something that I did, but I don't know what it was. My computer is kind of slow today. I don't know why. It's probably Comcast.
I will be right back.
All right. Okay, why don't you roll a d6 while we're
Okay.
waiting for this?
5.
Oh, nice. Wow. This is long, long, long.
Is there anything down here in the pit besides these spikes, these glowing spikes?
They're not glowing. I was kidding about.
Oh, okay.
I was saying they were poisoned, so I don't know. Yeah, it looks like, you would think like a jungle person or someone, very knowledgeable about ways to hide things in this kind of environment must have set this pit up. It's dug and then set with hundreds of wooden bamboo spikes driven into the hard dirt beneath.
Who would have thought we needed a 10-foot pole in the jungle?
Okay.
But there's nothing else down in this pit besides.
Nothing immediate.
Just a truly excellent podcast.
I don't know about that.
And I think the party was dropping some ropes down to help us climb out.
Hold yourself, mister.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right,
something's
what?
happening.
Yeah, something is happening. It's taken a moment for it to take effect.
uh-huh.
It's definitely happening.
Yeah, when Hobbs is like, there's some, if someone was, or something was well hidden around here.
They're well hidden, all right.
All right. Now you can roll another D6, K.
Okay. Okay.
What about Bardas?
It's like a 3.
Oh,
Oh, we were looking that way. Yeah.
Oh, you were getting your ropes out to help them out, I recall, specifically.
oh God, poor Porter in the back.
He's looking that way anyway. Oh, God. Hmm.
Ooh. I'm excited for the handout.
I don't think I made one for this. I should have. I could, quick.
Chameleon people.
Chameleons.
Oh, what are these? Oh,
What, do you know what they are?
no, but they look, they're not Sylvan, are they?
No.
They're not Rodashan. What are they?
No, there's something else.
Wow.
They look super friendly though, right?
They're pretty cool looking, whatever they are.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't think I can make a hangout. I don't think I saved it. Let me check another folder.
You just can
It's all good.
zoom in and
Yeah,
watch the
it's
detail.
cool.
Well, I like the art you chose for them, whatever they are.
Yeah, more art stolen from the internet. Sorry, whoever it is. I'm very impressed.
Yeah. Very magic
okay.
party.
All right, yeah. So these things look like they are, jungle denizens, but they aren't something that anyone's heard of yet. And they rush out with spears and hand axes.
What are they dressed in?
Just looks like leafy or leather garments.
Close enough to a chameleon. Get him, Stu.
2, 3.
Oh, poor Porter. We knew you.
He's the rear guard back there, Locke.
All right, so Dougal has got a spear going on him here.
All right, AC2.
This, whoever is next to him there, Cardred, has a spear and a hand axe.
EC7. Oh, geez.
So that's one hit. Five points of damage.
That was against Caldred.
Yeah.
He's barely standing with 1 hit point remaining.
Wow, he's still alive. Nice. Here's some attacks on Locke. I'm afraid we probably won't be able to say the same about him.
Well, they might not all miss.
They could roll 1.
Mm-hmm.
5 damage.
How many hit points does that Porter have, Hobbs?
On the PDF.
None. He's at 0.
Okay, he's dead.
Wait, I'll help you carry something.
I would carry. Now he carries the spear forever.
All right.
My heart.
What are the rest of you guys doing? It's your turn.
Oh boy.
How tall is this little rocky cliff thing?
I think I think you're off the edge of it, actually. So it's just kind of right. It kind of stops. Yeah, it's maybe 5 to 8 feet tall. So the guys with the spears, you would definitely be at a negative to attack them. But the other guy, this guy, you could attack without that because he's kind of on the slope.
Okay, we're gonna arrow this one.
Okay.
I will step.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
just 1 hit point.
That sucks.
Just 1 hit point.
I'm gonna step. These guys are only meleeing me, so I'm gonna step into them and attack the one on the slope that I won't get a penalty to. And now these guys are all engaged with me.
They're higher than us, Hobbs. We're lower.
The guys on the left are the 2 bottom ones down here are higher than you. The rest, well, yeah, these guys are too because they're up the slope. But these guys are up like an actual, like a little cliff face.
So where the statues are is at like a lower elevation. Got it.
You're like 20 feet down, Kay and Bardaz.
Well, yeah, we're at the lowest elevation. Right, Caldred attacks. That go 20 would hit AC 6, I guess.
Yeah, I'm checking out these guys' AC right now. Oh, they're AC 5. No, I'm just kidding. They're AC 6.
Dang it! I missed.
Here's some damage. 6 points from Caldred to this one.
He's not down.
All right, Burl will come up and swing then, I guess.
They must be pretty nimble because they're like naked.
Yes, they are quite nimble.
Burl.
I don't know why you had to mention that, though. Jeez.
Pafka. Let's see.
You know, I just really like Kalmatta.
They do use shields, too. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, who's up?
Nice.
What's going on here?
Oh, miss.
Lamto hits AC 6 also.
Which one? The same one? How much
Yep.
damage do you do?
He's doing 2.
2 is enough. Oh. What's he using? An axe?
Short sword.
Short sword. Stabs it in this creature's side. Obviously a female humanoid of some sort. She says, "My liver!" and dies.
In common?
No.
Okay.
Some strange language. Does anyone know Goblin?
Oh, what?
So, Hobbs, what's the penalty if Pafka goes here with a spear?
The spear, there won't be a penalty.
Okay.
Rain, it's kind of a range.
So we'll get the one right in front of him.
Ooh, hit. Pafka. One-eyed Pafka.
One damage.
All right. RFED, have you done anything?
I was just going to suggest that Gabriel, maybe you fall back and try and help the guys in the pit to get out, and
I just
that.
fired. Okay.
Oh, you fired,
this,
did you?
Yes, this round I just fired. And hit this one for 1 hit point.
Well,
This one
Manx is going to try and help them guys out the pit. And I'm going to rush forward and try and fill this gap. And attack this one.
Can you move that far?
It's only 20.
All right,
Only
perfect.
20 feet.
I couldn't remember where you were. That's why.
Yeah, I was just there.
So this man-at-arms, Manx, doesn't have any rope.
Have any of the guys in the pit got any rope? Or?
I thought we said we threw a rope down.
Well, no, you were getting ready to throw a rope down. Remember?
Gotcha.
Yeah, Kay has some rope.
Because this would be a pretty shitty ambush if they weren't going to.
Fair. Oh, wait, more guys are coming?
Yeah, they are. But not until this round is over.
So if Kay can throw some rope up to
Yep.
Manx.
Yep. Kay has rope. She'll,
Right, so Kay gets out the rope and throws it up to Manx. So you're 20 feet down.
mhm.
Okay, well, I'll attack this one in the meantime. This one here.
Ooh, it's a hit. Which one?
This one.
Okay. It is destroyed. Killed.
These tokens, they represent slightly different classes of the monster. Are they?
Who knows? That's a good
I
question.
mean, are some missile armed and some are not? Or
Yeah, some have spears and some have hand axes.
They look for male and female, possibly as well.
All right. Is that everyone?
I think so.
Yep.
Initiative.
Ardos hasn't gone, but he can't do anything.
Do they? Does one of them? Is one of them able to move out of the pit that round?
No.
Just toss a rope.
Yeah.
The party wins
Toss the rope,
initiative.
He's got the rope, so the party does win initiative. Bardas is in leather armor. I'll let him get out in one round. Kay is going to take 2 in the heavy armor.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? Pafko, you want to start over here on the left, or do you want to get Bardas out, or is Kay going to start getting out?
Kay's going to start. She should be first out.
Okay, cool. All right, so that guy's busy. Raznar.
Wait,
Arstead.
one sec, Kate. Wouldn't
Wait,
it be faster for?
wait.
Now Bardos can't get out
Correct. All right.
But
So,
because he could get out in one round.
Yep. he knows.
Right, but he's the cleric, and he's probably not going to be in this melee, right?
Yeah, he can cause fear though.
He can cause fear because.
It's got a magical spell.
Oh, I see. Anyway, Kay's climbing. She'll be out next round.
Kay doesn't give a shit. Kay's like, get me the fuck out of here. All right, Raznar, Marstad, RFED.
Yeah,
So we got
Rasna, he's gonna.
5 coming from the west, yeah?
Go ahead, attack if you like.
Rasna, he's gonna move behind one of the statues.
Good. Like it.
Okay, I'm like there. I don't know. And she's gonna shoot his crossbow at the ones here.
Sounds good.
A quick question, Hobbs. Is firing out of melee the same as firing into melee in terms of like throwing a missile weapon and penalties?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay.
But, yeah, that'd be fine. Like using a bow or something like that. Obviously, you're not going to have your shield.
Like a flask of oil.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's a miss.
Yeah.
Marstad is also attacking the ones that appear down there.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
This one. 3 points to this one.
Ow!
Nice. This one has a 1 hit point damage. Just on the last round.
Well, I shall move forward and engage the 2 on the east and hold them off.
Oh, that's wrong.
I think
Yeah, I have the 1 point of damage on him here. Let me.
Dougal is going to chuck a flask of oil at the guys on the far left.
Okay.
Try and get him in the center there.
Oops, sorry, I'm moving your guy. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this.
So no penalty, just no flat.
It's medium range for a flask.
Yep.
Nice. All right, sure. We can say that there's some oil there.
Okay, I'll just attack the wounded one there.
Jeez.
RFED is brutal.
Man, you're just killing it.
He's on point.
You are rolling. That cleaves, right? If he kills him.
Yeah.
Can Caldred go and help pull Kay out of the pit? You know, 2 people pulling on the rope.
Is he gonna like lay down to grab him, or I kind of picture Kay like trying to climb
up, right? And that other man at arms there has got the rope, and if he can help pull on the rope and help yank her up out of the pit.
Sure.
That's what he's going to try to do.
I'll give you a 1 or 2 on a D6, and if he does, then it helps.
There, yeah, 1.
All right. Well, Kay is up then.
Hobbs will burrow moving this way, negate the penalty for that one on the side.
Yeah.
And it's still the same round. Does that mean Bardas can move now?
No.
Okay.
Only one per at a time would be able to get out.
Oh,
9.
They got pulled up, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
9 damage.
Nice.
It's dead.
All right.
I did a cleave on the second one for 4 damage, just in case you didn't get that.
Got it.
Cool.
Who else is left? Anybody?
15.
Kafka.
DC 4. Yeah, okay. 6 damage to the one right here.
Nice. Nice. We're fighting lots of enemies, but we're getting good rolls.
Yeah, we've been pretty effective. Those level 3 fighters are.
All right. So is that
Fierce.
everybody?
I think it is everyone. Hobbs.
Marstad went.
All right. RFED and Lamto roll d20s.
Roll a d20. Okay.
Lamto.
13.
11.
Okay, roll damage, RFED.
What sort of damage?
Oh, fleeing.
Damage.
Are they fleeing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Give me sword. 3 plus my strength. Plus 2. So 5.
I
like that RFED is this like really buff, sickly guy.
Oh, yeah. He's got also allergies and.
It's the jungle. It's a tough climate for our
Asthma.
Up in the north, where it's dry, or in a desert, he'd be a killing machine.
Got the consumption. These guys are running as well.
Did those guys get splashed at all with any of that oil?
maybe.
Oh.
He was kind of like throwing it up there like a grenade.
Yeah.
Flaming arrow.
So that should get him in the splash.
Okay.
Oh, they're fleeing.
Is that what that strange symbol is?
Is it on fire?
Is that...
I didn't get the impression it was already on fire.
It's
I got the
not
impression-
on fire. No, I was just throwing an oil pot to splash him so that we could then throw a. Because I didn't have time to light it. I don't want to drop my shield.
So they're moving quickly through the foliage.
Hmm.
Initiative.
Let's try to pursue them. I don't think we'll catch them, but at least we can see where they're going.
I don't think we will.
Yeah. And
So roll initiative, sir.
all right. 2.
Yeah, so they're pretty much going to be out of sight this round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, K is up. I'm assuming Bardas is getting out of the hole.
Yeah.
So you guys going to try and find these guys?
I don't think so. Let's finish what we started up here with the statues and watch out for traps, I guess.
Well, 10-foot pole action.
Searching.
I got one.
Searching the area, and then I think maybe knocking down these statues, throwing them into the pit or something.
Did we work out what triggered the pit yet?
Our
yeah,
feet.
it's just like your feet, your weight. It was like a deadfall that you guys.
I think these statues are just decorative, and that their pitfalls are there so that when you go to look at the statues, you get hit.
Is there anything of value on the statues? Does it look like?
Or the bodies.
How much time are you spending on the statues?
Shouldn't spend a whole lot, in my opinion. But
Turn.
One maybe.
A
Just
turn?
look at the one.
I'm gonna check the area.
Loot the bodies.
Go
Different
tap
people
in.
are like looting the bodies, and other people are.
Just tap in the ground with a pole.
Dougal's gonna stay in guard up here with his bow.
Good idea.
is my computer so slow? All right. Yeah, you spent some time searching the statues. The closest one, it looks like a couple people maybe are, I guess. You don't really find anything specific about them. They look like they've been here a very, very long time.
And they're carved out of some local stone, and they're women screaming, right?
Yep.
Stu said he was going to search the bodies.
Right.
Did you find anything?
Looks like one. It looks like they're wearing some different types of ornamental trinkets. They're made out of different, like wood or bone.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are these things?
Like earrings, ring, nose ring, that sort of thing.
Okay. Let's head south towards this.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I was just speculating. I was like, you think this is some sort of temple or holy site for them, and we're invading it?
Anybody want spears? These guys. Just mention it in passing. We can move on.
Yeah, do any of our henchmen need spears?
Yeah, Manx can take one, certainly. If it's available.
Sure, and Lambtail will pick one up too. Just to have that second rank, I guess.
And sorry, Aaron, I accidentally cut you off. What were you saying about us going down?
I think we should just head for the conscious of time. What will happen here with our characters, Hobbs, if we're still out in the jungle? It just means that this party needs to reconvene for the session, or?
Oh, I usually only do that in a relatively safe place. So basically,
so we just have to hike it back to.
Yeah, you guys are going to want to hike it back. Yeah.
Well, let's see what we can do to explore a little bit of this this mound.
At least we found the location, if anything else.
Yes, right. A couple of locations, right? Or at least we put a couple more locations on the map, like the caves.
Yeah, I think this all counts as the same location, right?
Yeah, it's one big location. You're going to that?
Yep. Or there's another one here. Someone was just pointing out. Let's try this one. It's a little closer, a little further away from wherever those fellows had run off to.
Yeah, it's a little less obvious as well, probably.
Mm-hmm. Do you need us to move our tokens there?
Yeah, you're gonna have to move your tokens where you're going, unless you want a party token for now. Or
do you want to have someone in the front smack him with a pole on our path?
Oh.
Yeah, can we have a?
So this is a raised area again, right here, that covers this whole area around here. But there is like an opening here that you could slope up to it to get up there. You could climb up the side here if you want to, or you can just go up the slope.
What's the slope look like? Just a gentle slope?
Yeah, relatively. I don't know. It's 15-degree slope approximately, kind of hard packed dirt with a little scree, some pebbles along it. Looks like there's some vines that might trail along. Maybe a root system could assist.
Cool. I'm not even going to try to do any science on this one.
Okay, nice. What science would you do?
I'm just making a joke because you always give me a hard time for using my modern science knowledge to try and puzzle things.
I'm a huge plot hacker when I play. I love hearing about lore and doing stuff. So I really am not. I'm just giving you crap. doing much else than that. So
I mean, you're pretty good at it. So
Is it dark
what you got.
here?
where?
in the cave mouth.
Yep. Because all this outer darkness is from obviously the sunlight, right? Inside the cave is not lit.
Good thing we have a dwarf.
Unless you can see something that I can't, that I don't know about.
I could light a torch, or we could send the dwarf in. Does the dwarf want what?
I'm open to going in.
So, Burl, I'll follow you.
Just coincidental that the person that can see in the dark also happens to be the tankiest.
Man, everybody wants Burl to come along because he can see, or he's got a shiny sword. It's never for his beard grooming tips.
Yeah, not just the plus
I-
3 magic sword, 2 magical abilities per day.
Get in more about the underground.
Does anyone in
Knowledge.
Kalmatta have a better magic weapon than Burl?
I don't think so. It's huge.
That sword is amazing. I love that he found it in a Griffin loot table on our first session.
So I can kind of peek around the corner. I see what looks like some sort of statue thing.
Yep, there looks like a statue over there. It looks, I mean, it's a ways away, and you can just barely see it, and you can't really tell anything because this is infravision, right?
Sure.
It looks like it's darker than the rest of the ground of the area around it, so it must be a colder or something.
All right. I'm going to go up just far enough to peek around the other corner just to make sure I don't see any heat signature.
I can see what Burl can see for some reason.
Yeah, it's because some of the things aren't set up properly.
All right, no problem.
All right.
You guys
So
don't mind.
Whoa.
I don't mind.
do I just see like a door or a wall here that doesn't
It's
go
a
further?
portcullis. It's a gate.
At this point, I'll just go back and kind of report no sign of life. If you guys want to torch up and come on in.
As you're going back, you hear like the crackle of pottery breaking or something, just kind of like a and shards falling on the ground.
Why would they just destroy our treasure like that? This cannot stand.
Kay will light a torch.
That doesn't sound good.
Creature is behind you.
Holy shit.
Run away. Get out. Get out.
Run.
Animated statue, Jesus.
I'm like pushing people out of the cave mouth.
All right, Caldra just fell off the cliff face.
Out of my way.
If anyone is going to be like holding a narrow gap fighting a golem, it's got to be you're the
Yeah,
right
so the idea would at least be to try to like push people out of the cave mouth if I heard this thing coming behind me.
Yeah, so as you guys are edging, peeking around, it just kind of stops there, hunched over in this narrow cave, menacingly.
What is it?
It kind of looks like a Buddha-esque. It's about 7 feet tall, really hulking. It looks like it at one point when it was coming forward, like it had some kind of straw. It modeled as a straw hat or something that it kind of pulled back and shoved down over its eyes so you can't see it. It just looks like a big, maybe trolley or ogre-ish or something.
Can people around the corner poke with spears out of reach?
Not to that distance.
What's it made out of?
You can't really tell.
Oh, well, let's find out if it's flammable.
Good idea. Let's smoke it out.
Okay. So Dougal will come up around the corner here, shield raised and toss a flask. Actually, he has time, so he'll light a Molotov and Molotov it from the side.
Okay.
I can go with
Only
him.
one person is going to be able to do it at a time.
Okay.
It's way too narrow. All right. So roll.
Boom.
I don't know what the boom is. I was on the
19.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, so it hits it and starts on fire, and almost immediately you can see like some cloud erupts from it.
Okay, good thing I was around, like peeking around the corner. But
Yeah, the cloud is still going to roll over you.
oh,
Yikes.
And it's going to get to Kay and Paftka as it just like narrows through, like kind of it blocks sight, like an explosion went off and like this cloud rolls out around it. All right. So let's see what happens. Okay, so basically, everyone that I just said roll a saving throw. Dougal, Kay, and Pafka
What kind of saving throw?
spell.
Ugh, that's not my good one. Fail.
Oh, I passed.
Oh, nice.
That doesn't surprise me that Kay passes. That totally makes sense.
Africa fails.
It's a horrid stench, and even the guys around can smell it. Dougal falls to his knees, helpless, retching, as does Pafka. Kay is like, nope, can't smell anything. So she's fine, but yeah, some stench comes out of it. Roll a d8.
Holy crap.
You can roll it again. All right, so that whole area is clouded in a stenching, horrible smelling cloud that's difficult to see through.
And the fire isn't burning it away?
You can't tell. You can't see it.
Okay.
Because it's obscured by the smoke.
Gotcha.
So what was the effect, Hobbs? Just kind of like laid out?
Yeah, you're helpless with
Okay.
nausea.
Someone want to drag me?
Yeah, well, Kay will drag you back to here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Maybe we could try going around. There might be another entrance.
Try
to
the other
north.
entrance.
Yeah.
Well, I
Or
mean,
this one.
we could also like wait like a minute or two and see what happens because it's like burning and there's a cloud. People should probably be ready with weapons in case this thing charges.
It comes barreling out of there.
Yeah, you guys wait for a few minutes, and eventually the nausea passes for Pafka. And
How about the cloud of smoke that's billowing out of the cave?
it disseminates as well.
Did that seem to happen as soon as I hit it with the Molotov?
Kind of, maybe. Some things are hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, I did it kind of around a corner, so I wouldn't know if like it cast a spell at us or if it happened when I hit it.
Kay will go back in with the torch lit. See if the creature's still there.
Go ahead and move, or you're going to move.
I don't have any vision, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, torch lit. Sorry, my bad.
Good old dynamic lighting. I'm always kind of impressed by the Roll20 wizardry that goes on because it's just like beyond me.
Give me a second, Kay. My computer wasn't doing what it's supposed to. Here.
Roll20 seems like a separate skill that you got to learn.
You think so?
A little bit. It's not that bad, but there is a bit of a learning curve.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like establishing the properties for the different objects.
Just like any app that you're using, right?
You're always really fast on creating these maps on the fly, too.
I didn't create this one on the fly.
Oh, okay.
I made this last night.
What tools do you use to make these?
This was made just in Roll20.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
So was that awesome mound map previous?
Yeah, that one was badass.
I thought that was some vintage
I can't believe
MSP.
that. That's unbelievable.
All right, Kay, can you see what you need to now?
I see, yes.
And Burl, you can no longer see, right? You can't see Burl's thing anymore. Or can you?
I can still see, but I don't know about him.
But I mean, you don't have your 60-foot infravision anymore.
He does see a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
do.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you see 60 into the darkness here where we are.
No, I think that's the torchlight, probably.
That's a torchlight. So it's not there.
Did it go through the portcullis, though?
Who's all coming with me? I need my henchmen.
Yeah, well, I don't. At least one or two other people kind of roll in behind. I'll bring Pafka behind me. That's fine.
All right, roll a d6, K.
2.
Should we take the thief?
Get ready to don't
So
like
you
everybody
see-
roll in.
That the creature starts to rush towards you.
Jeez. Back out. Run away.
This is not a bad place to fight it. I mean,
Unless it uses that ability again and it makes all of you just fall helpless and sick as it beats on you.
yeah, I'm noseless. Let's test that theory.
You sure?
Yeah, fine. What are you going to do? You're just going to wait there for it? You can set a spear to charge or something if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll set a spear to charge.
And I can't get in there. I guess if Pasca's willing to like hang out with me, he can poke him with a spear.
Damn
too,
it, we don't know if that was magic or not. So if we knew if it was magic, Burl could silence it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened. Sorry.
All right, so
Could
Pasca
Burl get to
kicked up-
here?
no, if he wanted to.
Yeah, but
Get your magic sword up here and fight this thing.
It only slays chameleons, okay?
fine.
All right, Pasca can roll his first strike.
No
And K as well, right?
Nope. You have a spear?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can with your first strike. Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
nice roll there, dude.
Pasca
You
hit AC
planted in the
8.
boot.
Pasca misses.
You guys have been rolling really well on attacks tonight.
Oh, K did 7 points.
Yep.
Nice. All right, yeah. So when it rushes up, you basically gut this creature. Smoky tendrils of essence kind of come out,
Nice.
but it doesn't do what it did before. There is a stink about it, but yeah, you kill it.
Knock it
Way
over
to
with my
go.
boot.
What
Look at the
hell
dwarf.
is it?
Is it a statue or is it a creature or what?
It's kind of difficult to tell
Flesh
right
and
now.
blood.
It is like it does just have kind of an ichor, and it does seem like it has some sort of entrails. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it doesn't have as much blood as you would think something that size.
Okay.
would have. And you're not even sure it's blood. It's just some kind of weird ichor.
I don't want to metagame.
Mhm.
Because you said two things that caught my eye. You said troll-like, and you said do you speak goblin?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, well, technically I already burned this thing. But if it was a troll and it regenerates,
I also said ogre-like.
oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember, but
All right, Dougal will pop inside then too. Might as well.
Yeah, let's get inside.
Doesn't look like the
it hangs. I should say, like it's kind of has like some kind of necklace with looks like kind of bone fetishes and maybe like miniature skulls.
Ooh.
Well,
do they look valuable? Those kind of those local trinkets that we found on the other natives.
Maybe.
well, they're going in the pack.
Into the sack.
Can someone move RFED and Manx in? Because I can't see my tokens at the moment.
And we can't see to the north of the cavern. Does it just sort of dead end here?
No, you can see there's a bunch of foliage and stuff that seems to be covering that area.
Like a hidden entrance?
Yeah, from this side though, it looks like you could open it if you so desired.
Sure, let's do that just so we have some sunlight coming in to the space.
Good idea. Do the old eel machete hack.
And then let's have maybe Burl, you can search around this area with your dwarven stuff.
Also
Down by the portcullis.
we also got a thief.
And the thief.
I got a 10-foot pole, so we can go with.
Those pits. We know they like pits.
Yeah.
Portcullis makes me nervous here. Like, if there's a bunch of things in this room that could fire at us, or I don't know.
I mean, but if someone goes ahead of me with a shield,
I'll do it.
I can still poke the floor in front of him.
Okay, good idea.
I'll do it if Burrow wants to do dwarvy search on the caves.
Sure.
All right, I'll go shield in front of you there, Gabriel.
Okay. So we go tapping.
I don't see where you are.
Here.
Hold on a second. We're looking for. Here's Manx. There's lamb toe.
Oh, there's people outside also. Okay.
Yeah, we just can't see him anymore with the dynamic.
Where's RFED at?
I assumed someone had put a token on top of him, but I couldn't see him.
Yeah, we can't find him because
Alas, poor RFED. We knew him well.
that's
Oh, what a way to go, man!
Metagame loss. You were here before, right? Did you delete yourself on accident? I can't find myself. What happens if I push delete?
devoured by Hobbs goblins.
Maybe these are Hobbs goblins.
Hobbs made this entire adventure just to be a pun. I had a GM
That sounds kind of whimsical.
I had a GM that used to do that for every Shadowrun adventure. We found out a year later that they were all named after really stupid puns. We had one where we had to get some genetically engineered animal, and it turned it out to be a goose. And so we went on a wild goose chase for and there was literally a bag of cats. So the cat was out of the bag. It's you asshole. At least Hobbs didn't make this an Easter-themed adventure.
I thought I should have later, but I forgot.
Mutant bunny.
Mutant bunny men.
Eggs hatching with terrible monstrosities coming out.
Fertility
I've done it before. Oop, I forgot to do how much that was worth.
Nice. Well, some incidental treasure. Hopefully in the 30 minutes we have left, we can get one thing.
What do you mean one thing?
Like a chest or a sarcophagus or a strange evil idol that will kill us all.
Dead? You get one thing, you can get dead?
I mean, listen, that's always a possibility in your games.
All right, so what are you guys going to do when you guys are heading down to the portcullis now?
I believe Gabriel said that I was going to move forward with his shield and he was going to 10-foot pull behind me.
Go tapping in front of the go. No.
All right, and then you're moving up to the portcullis?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys don't find anything. Oh.
Is
The
that the
portcullis.
All right, it looks like it's made out of some strange metal. And you can see it looks like the same thing that was on top of the mound is actually on the bottom, but instead of coming out of tentacles holding this obelisk, the tentacles come out of the ceiling and hold the obelisk upside down. And this is what's giving off this light.
Oh, man, we need Baggio.
Do we see a mechanism on our side to raise the portcullis?
No. But you do see across the way a massive stone door. There's another portcullis over here, but across it looks like there's a stone door.
Is this portcullis here also shut?
Yes, the way is shut.
So my guess is that this is the entrance to the other cave, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yep.
So, and this was more on the main path, right?
Yeah, there's one coming up the western side.
So there might be tunnels going south there.
Could we try to raise the portcullis physically, wrestle it up?
You can try anything you'd like.
We can. Maybe we should check it first.
I'm going to check the ceiling also in this area. I mean, move back and poke the ceiling with a pole in this area.
I'll move back too then.
How much time are you going to spend looking around here?
2 turns.
Yeah, I mean, if he's doing that, I'll look at the base of the portcullis, to see any pressure triggers.
So when I say portcullis, I'm being a little bit. It doesn't have the same normal shape as a portcullis that looks like it would lift. It really just looks like maybe it's like an arched ceiling, or kind of maybe like it'd be stronger shapes though. They wouldn't be circular. It would be just like a three sides come up. So it would be an angular arch, and then the bars go into the floor and into the ceiling there's nothing holding them or anything. They just go straight across. Does that make any sense? Not straight across, straight up and down into the ground and into the, they're set into the stone itself. Like it doesn't look like it's possible these would never open.
It's more like prison bars, yeah?
Yeah, something like that.
Like a cupola? A cupola?
Do you mean the director?
No, but I
Francis Ford?
I do like his movies, but I mean like a raised up kind of domed stone alcove that isn't actually an arch.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm talking about the bars. They don't look like they are a portcullis. They look like the bars are set in the stones. They don't look like it would open unless
it's not a gate.
Them.
No
yeah,
point.
It's not a gate.
Yeah. No point in checking it then.
So we've got to find our way to the south stone door then, I assume.
Yeah. What should we do?
Unless you wanted to try to force it somehow.
I think we wanted
to say.
Yeah, I think I'd like to try to force the gate. If we could maybe use lash some ropes around it and use a spear to kind of create some leverage and twisting it.
I have a crowbar.
Oh, and we have a crowbar. And see if we can't get through these bars.
I'm afraid of traps, but sure.
Well, if we attach a rope to it and just give it the old-fashioned heave-ho with a whole group of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a few thousand pounds of pressure. Also, are there any what kind of cave is this? Limestone? Are there any stalagmites?
There might be, but they wouldn't be massive because there's not a huge amount of moisture here to create them.
Any big thick roots hanging out from the ceiling or anything?
There's not a ton of trees on top of it's most of that sword-like grass. If you remember, so
nothing that we can create a mechanical advantage with then. So I don't have any block and tackle.
All right. So what are you guys doing to the bar? You said Kay said they were getting up there with some leather or something?
Yeah, so there's a couple of ideas here. I think we have a crowbar where we could chip away at the base of the bars, maybe on one of the corners there. Also going to try lashing some ropes around it and pulling on them, with a few of the stronger fellows, and then maybe even driving Kay's spear between those ropes and twisting it to kind of create this compression on the bars.
Oh, is this wall rock?
Which wall?
Like the wall right here to my side.
Sure.
Okay. We can also drive a spike near the ceiling up top to create a lever with rope, which would give us about a 1-to-1 mechanical advantage. So it's double our strength.
So we have some ideas about forcing the bars, Hobbs. I guess what I'm looking for is that possible?
Roll the open doors.
Well, I mean, anyone can try anything they want. I just want to know what you are doing. I've heard a lot of thoughts on what you might want to do, but I haven't really heard, yes, my character is doing this.
Oh, okay. I was trying to give you some indication from a caller's perspective about what we were doing with.
Let's use the crowbar.
Yeah. So, yeah, who's going up with the crowbar? Who is actually going up there and putting stuff in to do it? That's what I'm asking, I guess.
I'm going.
Raznar goes up there. Is Dougal pounding a spike in?
Yeah. Dougal's going to pound a spike into the kind of as high as he can so we can get leverage on the rope.
And Kay's up there.
So Raznar and Kay are up there.
And I think there was a crowbar too somebody had.
I do. You can have my crowbar. Might I also suggest maybe some of the people back here, just keep watching.
Okay.
All right, so Raznar and Kay roll d20s.
Just in 20s, okay.
Uh-oh. That's good.
That's always good. All right, so yeah, when it's not sure, but when you guys start to mess with the bars, they have a strange glow, and
Yep.
Blast us back or something.
Good old magic traps.
yeah, so you guys take 8 points of damage. It's kind of a
Go.
snapping flash that, like white lightning, kind of skitters around them and kind of enters your hands, and you guys go flying back. You each take 8 points of damage.
That kills me.
Fried. Yeah, it kills me.
All right, so
A
roll
fried, like
death
a
saves.
fried chicken.
God damn it! I'm not close enough for you to sunder my shield. I'm 1 square away.
It probably wouldn't work in this situation. All right, so Kay survives.
All right.
Oh, I have to roll that like again. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's right.
Oh.
Raznar does not.
Oh, we knew ye. Survived. Pip did not survive the lightning.
All right, so we have a hard stop at 11. I'm assuming you guys are going to give up on this for now.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop or make our return to Syndinor.
Man, we were doing so well up until then.
Mhm.
Well, we know that we should probably bring a wizard. And we happen to know a wizard.
All right, if no one carouses and no one does anything strange, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, you can make it back because I have to be done at 11. So,
All right.
Okay.
does that sound good?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
fine.
no, I wanted to carouse.
Sounds fine. And we got so little treasure that we can probably just take a quarter of it, right, guys?
Yeah.
150
but you
GP.
did get, as far as the treasure goes, as far as XP goes, you got 90, 190, 290 per level for exploration and survival.
That includes exploration and survival
Yep, that's both 290.
per level. Okay.
And do we track that against the leveled retainers too, Hobbs? The surviving experience and such?
Because it's a 1/3, right? So I would imagine so. That's
Well, so I think last time we didn't take it from the share of the player, but do they earn it on like themselves for surviving?
Oh, I thought we were taking it from a share of the player.
Last time the call was they take it from the treasure, but not the exploration stuff.
Yeah, that is what you said last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exploration stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But here, I want to show you guys this.
Oh,
I found it.
Huh.
they are cool looking.
Nice.
What are they? Kind of like Fey, Sylvany looking goblin guys. That's cool. Thanks, random
All right.
internet artist.
So it sounds like in terms of henchmen, it's was 4 days travel, 2 days out and 2 days back.
Sure.
Okay. And the henchmen that died, do they get paid? Do we pay the guild? How does that work?
You don't have to pay them for the travel if they died.
Okay.
Because they took the money that you paid them up front,
Yep.
and then they will use that. But yeah, if they died, they didn't.
Yep.
Raznar, alas. Locke. That's it? Locke and Raznar are the only ones that passed away?
Yeah, Locke died.
Okay. All right, so...
Hey.
Oh, Raznar does have some money.
Yep.
You guys could split up. Did you split the stuff up or not? What's
So
happening?
150 gold total. So divided by 4.
Yeah,
Well,
by 4, yeah.
They're going to take some off, too, when we get back to Syninor.
Oh,
Yeah.
20. That's your call, caller. The 10% if we tell them, or the 25 if we don't.
It's 270.
Yeah, we can tell them.
were those that you provided totals, Hobbs, for each of these? 4 wooden trinkets equals 24 gold or 24 gold apiece?
Yeah, those are totals.
Okay.
Sorry.
Cool.
Is it?
Actually, no, let's not tell them because it's because the treasure earned is so little. 10% versus 25% on that's not going to make a lot of
Well,
difference.
so it's going to
right?
be 270, right? Because you have Rasnars as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I still agree with you that we shouldn't tell them. We should just take the 25% off of that. It's not a big deal, and then we protect the secret of your treasure map.
Aside from the other players, the other.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I
They
guess.
wouldn't know either, yeah, unless
Well-
henchmen give out the information.
Or we put it on the journal. I mean, I'm all for open information. I don't want to conceal any of this. If anybody else wants to go to this place and explore it with its zappy magic traps and spike pits, then that's cool.
All right.
Zappy
I-
magic
I
traps.
think it's up to you, man. I do think it's valid if like you kind of want to keep it as a character motivation, character arc thing.
So
Yeah, it's just.
looks like
I think it's just incentive for me to get back in and play more. Right?
Yeah.
To come back here.
54. Yeah, but I guess what they're saying is that if you want to always be the one who comes that has the map, then you should keep that to yourself, because if you're going to let other people know, then they can all just come here.
Yeah.
And it won't need they don't need the map anymore.
Right, and my point is that I'm
Care.
all for sharing the information with
Very
the
good.
broader community instead of just trying to hoard it to myself.
Nice. So what did I say? 290?
270.
No, that was gold pieces. XP was 290, right?
Yeah.
290 per level.
Oh, so it looks like Jesus Christ.
Gold XP is flat, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's not per level. So you're getting 50, I think it's like 50 gold pieces a piece after the loss, and 67 XP.
Oh, right.
From treasure.
Sounds good. Well, that was an interesting session. I thought that we were going to die at the with the undead. that first round looked bad,
You guys
but
are
then
tougher than you think you are.
yeah, these the magic sword and the level 3 fighters and dwarves and stuff. It's pretty significant in the combat.
All right, awesome. So everyone got everything that they need. There's going to be another. Alfred still didn't make his death save roll, and they made your roll, but you have to see what your injury was, and so does Kay. And we'll do that at some point, but not yet, I guess.
That injury roll is something on a table that you have, Hobbs. Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll put a note in on my character sheet to do that.
Okay, I have it in my list here too. I just didn't. Okay, so as he's doing that, Stu, you got any last words on the Easter session?
Nah, thanks again though, man, for running.
Oh, thank you. Nah, I don't care about this. I'm not pimping nothing. Gabriel?
Great session, even if the
Another
end
character
wasn't.
died.
Yeah, but we have to come back again with another, I guess.
Gabriel always likes doing stuff, and unfortunately, the people who do things are the ones that possibly could have a better chance of dying. So, Eric?
Yeah, that was a fun session. Happy to survive again and have a new cool location and those really interesting, like weird goblin guys and a magic thing. So some fun should be had in the future.
Yeah, you guys got pretty lucky with the random rolls, honestly.
Yeah, and we
only
got
had one encounter that was random, really. So,
and we rolled really well on our attack rolls.
yeah, Alfred, RFED.
Arthur, yeah, really enjoyed the session. I've crept over to level 4, so I'm gonna
Roll your hit
my
points right now.
and you can witness another
Nice.
one. So here we go.
Yeah.
Yay!
1 H.
I think
Oh,
you got
hey,
11 now,
that's a
right?
big
Double
roll.
digits.
you did it. You did it, buddy. Double digits.
Wow.
More importantly, you get that 17 thaco.
Extra cleaving as well.
Oh, really?
Cool.
You get a cleave per level, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you have to have something around you in order to do that.
And you get better death saves.
Everything, Aaron.
Wow.
Good for you. First
Yep,
level
thanks for
fighter.
running, Hobbs. It was
Oh.
fun.
second.
Welcome back.
Yep. Can't wait to come back to this mound of ancestral gifts.
What kind of gifts are these, do you think? Dang.
Zappy magic kinds, yeah.
There you go. You're almost dead. Awesome, guys. All right. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this trip through Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. Sorry that my internet wasn't allowing me to interact with you as much. Hopefully one of these players did. I should say that the thing we're playing is based off of this, Stormlord Publishing's Treasure Vaults of Zadabad, one of the best role-playing aids. If you're interested in hex crawls, known to man, and old school essentials, thanks for that, Necrotic Gnome and Gavin Norman. Otherwise, happy Easter. Better to burn out than to fade away.